Welcome to the privacy room. We are your hosts,
Miss Bree.
and I'm Drake, the guy, baby. And how you been? How you feeling?
I am super excited,
Yeah.
happy, nervous, everything, just all kind of little bubbles.
Yeah. Are you happy and nervous and got bubbles?
I don't know. I'm just excited about the privacy podcast. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like you have
Yeah,
no
took a lot.
idea. It's a lot of work.
Your
So.
production ready? Yeah. Happy about that? Well, you looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yo, but we got a lot to get into.
Yeah.
We got a lot to get into. So yeah, a lot went on last week, didn't
Man, I know where I want to start from.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's dive right into it. We have the legendary, the iconic, the rock and roll queen,
Grammy nominee. Winner.
who I'm telling you, 8 times.
8 times.
8 times.
8 times.
Who transitioned, who passed this past week. I'm talking about Tina Turner. Just want to give my condolences to the family. She did a lot for the culture. And what was your favorite? What was your favorite Tina Turner song?
I got a lot of them.
You got a lot of them?
Okay, so
Hold up. Because I know that ain't your age range.
right. So
How you live?
growing up, my mama loved Tina Turner. I done seen the movie my whole life. I don't know when that movie came out, but I done seen it since I was a little girl, and I promise you, I had to watch it from beginning to the end, and I learned every word, every song.
Yeah.
So Proud Mary, Shake a Tail Feather, you know what's
she
love
nice.
got to do with it. It's so many. What was another one called? I think it was. I don't want to say the name wrong, but she had a freaky song too. It's a lot of songs, and you wouldn't believe what's love got to do with it. It's really. She said it was kind of like a sexual song, but I never thought of it that way growing up because I'm thinking what's love got to.
Yeah.
But when you go into it, oh no, it's
sexual.
It's sexual.
Damn, you thinking it's a heartbreak song?
Yeah, she's being promiscuous basically.
Well, who niggas a hard one to heart?
That's what she. Exactly. So, do you seen the movie?
I seen the movie.
So-
Seen the movie too many times. My mom used
So,
to watch it.
what's your favorite scene though?
Let me see. I ain't gonna lie, my favorite scene.
Don't say me crazy.
Yeah. Nah, my favorite scene. When they was in the limousine. Nah, I take that back. My favorite scene when they was at that cafe. Yeah.
Not the cake.
Eat the cake and tomato.
Ooh,
Yeah, eat the cake. Eat the
no.
cake. But nah, it wasn't just about him telling her to eat the cake. It was him. It was her showing him that she wasn't finna just eat that cake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she wasn't going out without a fight. You know what I'm saying? But so she passed away at 83.
83.
And if y'all don't know, Tina Turner back in '97, she renounced her citizenship with the U.S. because the United States really, she said, they you know how it is, people be hating, and she said her success wasn't in the United States. Her success was in another country, which was Switzerland. She when they asked, when I believe CNN asked her, did Europe show her a lot of support, more support than America? And she said yes. A lot, way more support.
Yeah.
They
It be that way. Like even in your own city,
Yeah.
you know, they always they gonna represent somebody that live in New York and they move to Houston or wherever or Atlanta, they gonna represent like, and I be like, dang, why you can't be a success in your own city?
Yeah, it'd be hard to be. I mean, it's you can be a success in your own city, but it really be hard because a lot of people be hating.
Yeah, they already know you and they're like, oh, they ain't nobody.
Oh, they ain't nobody. Yeah, they gonna downplay it. They gonna downplay your position, downplay what you're doing. So, kudos to her for moving away, getting around some people who actually supported her and who actually, that rock with her, and when her own country couldn't. But yeah, rest in peace to Tina Turner. You will truly be missed. You're truly great, truly an inspiration, motivation to not only women who going through abusive relationships, but to people who black women or black males who want to be a rock star. To like, I always wanted to be a rock star. So just to see a black person do it, I never thought somebody could do it. But yes, a rock and roll star. That's amazing.
Yeah.
For sure. Rest in peace to Tina Turner.
Rest in peace to Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Legendary. But let's get into this Black Lives Matter.
Woo! BLM, the BLM movement. Yeah, so y'all know they started. I really didn't know they was that old. They started around like when Trayvon.
Yeah, like 2013, I believe.
They started when Trayvon. I didn't know that. I thought they recently started. We heard most about them during.
Right. I really didn't even know they started that from that, but I started hearing a lot more. The Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, is it a non-profit organization?
No, they one of the organizations. It's really a lot of groups together, but they are one of the most recognized, the most funded groups in the whole organization.
I wish they was doing the funds.
Oh man. I think it was last year they had like a $10 million, almost close to $10 million deficit. They nearly $10 million bankrupt right now.
That's
allegedly. But
it's just crazy, like how? And we had so much. It's been so much controversy and all that going on with the Black Lives Matter. Like people saying, like. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Like, when I tell you, I was like rooting for them, and now I'm like, Kanye, he was saying white lives matter. He was saying all this stuff, and I'm just like,
it'd be a reason for it.
It'd be a reason.
It'd be a reason why people be, And I ain't trying to, man, it'd be hard. It'd be like, man, them your people. But.
Because I wanted to
Black Lives Matter,
but it's just like. After knowing that they was in it for themselves,
in it for the money, man. You spending, you giving your hard-earned money for them to live out their dream, for them to go buy their dream houses and buy their dream cars and stuff like that. But
that's crazy. Even the lady, I think her name was like Patrice Collins. I want to say, if I'm wrong, let me know. But she stepped down, and she was one of the executive people that started the stuff. And she stepped down because she was like, I don't want to be a part of people saying that, I'm misusing the money and all of that stuff. She stepped down from it. She ain't want to have nothing to do with it. And these is like sisters and brothers, I believe. They are related.
Oh, all of them related?
Mm-hmm. And so I'm just like...
Well, they was getting to the money. They definitely had their hand out for it. Because from, I believe, 2021 to 2022, mid-2021 to mid-2022, they received about close to $10 million in donations. Close to $10 million in donations.
For it.
Oh, they can show for it. And all the material things that they got. Yeah, they can show for it, and all the expensive cars, expensive houses.
It leaves a bad taste in people's mouths because a lot of people donated and all of that and believed in it, and it's just like, we don't have a real organization that's really going to go for, black people, but all people. Like, no, we don't have that now. Like Black Lives Matter, that was
that's kind of not. I mean, not again. That was the biggest, that's the most funded.
That's what I'm saying.
Then they had a voice, but and I believe they still got a somewhat of a voice, but is it believable?
Exactly. People they're not gonna dig into that no more. They're gonna be like, oh well.
I mean, I'm one. Do you believe Black Lives Matter?
I believe Black Lives Matter, but all lives matter too.
Yeah, every life, all life is precious.
Black, white,
You
Puerto
know.
Rican, Asian, you name it. We all have been by the cops. We all have been. At some point in time, they done came and did some foul stuff.
And not even just, shout out to the police. I get it, but it ain't. For me, it's bigger than that. Cause when you say, first of all, we talking about a life. We talking about something that's precious to all of us, a life. And when you say another life don't matter, or you even kind of exclude other lives. But I get what their movement was. Their movement was, we're not saying other lives don't matter. They were saying Black lives matter because for the longest time, Black lives haven't mattered. So that's what they were saying, and you just gotta understand that part with the civil rights movement and slavery and racism. It's just, that's what they were saying. For the longest, Black lives haven't mattered, but they weren't saying
we are the most, people that have been in a violent situation with the police, and so I understand where the movement came from. But it's just like, at this point, all lives matter, and they didn't start a good company. It wasn't a good nonprofit.
Yeah, if it's not, I can't. I don't know. Is it nonprofit? Because they're saying nonprofit, but
okay, well, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep shout out to them. Because if it is nonprofit, then whichever. Okay. Shout out to BLM, but we off of them. We already shed enough light on them, and they ain't to help us. They're not for us. In my opinion, they're not for us. But they're just for themselves and everything that they can, and all the benefits they can reap from all the donations that they receive from people every year. Every time a black person in particular, gets killed, they rake in a lot of donations from America and probably all around the country.
They was trusted.
It was trusted.
Like this.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Yeah.
But
who got them next?
Meek Mill.
Ooh, Meek, my man. Shout out to Meek, and y'all already know I'm a Meek fan. I love Meek Mill. So DJ Drama, shout out to DJ Drama. He is in the culture, and I be feeling like sometimes people be in the culture, but I ain't trying to. I hate to hush them up or like, man, they need to sometimes be quiet because they saying a little bit too much, and and not with discrediting him for what he did for the culture. He did do a lot in his early years, but if you let Meek Mill tell it, he ain't never did nothing for Philly. He ain't never. They both from Philadelphia. If y'all didn't know, they both from Philly. But Meek Mill say he ain't never did no charity work out there. DJ Drama ain't never did no charity work. But it all stemmed from DJ Drama saying that Drake. Shout out to Drizzy. Drake. We're not taking nothing from Drake. But this is what DJ Drama said. DJ Drama said that Drake is this generation's next Jay-Z.
I feel like Meek Mill is the Jay-Z of our culture. Well, the culture underneath. You think it's Drake. You see how you looking at me?
1,000%.
You was smoking dope. You smoking.
I mean, like, explain,
I'm curious.
That.
Now you explain.
So Drake came out in what, 2008? It's 2023. Like, he changed the sound of hip hop.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
He's literally ran every summer.
Did Jay-Z change the sound of hip hop?
Absolutely.
Or he kind of like paid homage to a lot of pieces of hip hop.
Everyone wanted to be like Hov. Everybody tried to sound like Hov.
I mean, Hov, he said it so. We paid homage to a bunch of pieces of hip hop.
The only reason why the only comparison that for you to say Meek is that like Meek is more connected to the streets.
That's probably the biggest reason, though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like from a hip hop cultural perspective.
When you say culture, what you mean by that?
Like the way Drake touches culture is the way Hove touched culture. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about that? How you feel about that? DJ Drama said this now. DJ Drama said this. Meek Mill from Philly. DJ Drama from Philly. Drake from Canada.
Right.
Drake he be in America though. He got love for America. He be out here.
Yeah.
But Meek from Philly. Drama from Philly. Drake from Canada. Another country. And Drama said that Drake is this generation's next Jay-Z. Or this generation, he's the Jay-Z of this generation. That's what he said.
I mean,
How you feel about it?
I can't see Drake being there. Maybe, I don't even want to put no names out there, but I can't see Drake being a Jay-Z of this generation. What you think? Like,
it's not the same. Like Drake not taking nothing from Drake, but Drake not a.
He's a R&B rapper.
Pretty much. And that's not Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the more lyrical and he just
right.
and that's not to take nothing. Like even I sometimes feel Jay-Z is overrated. When you say this generation's Jay-Z, I don't know if he was speaking in music or was he speaking in numbers in Grammys or was he speaking in assets? Was he speaking in, you know what I'm saying? Because when you say Jay-Z, it's not even, shout out to the music Jay-Z or the hip hop Jay-Z,
Right.
the rap Jay-Z, the MC Jay-Z, but you got, are you saying Drake is a fan of many women? While Jay-Z, on the other hand, has had one of the baddest, shout out to Houston, had one of the baddest wives in the game. And she's in the industry. Beyonce. So how are you comparing him? How can you even say that this man is this generation's Jay-Z? No.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I feel like Drake is Drake. Drake is Drake. Jay-Z is Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't even be compared. They're not. They incomparable. You can't compare. I mean, yes, when Grammys, they probably got around the same amount of Grammys, probably, or probably Drake has a little more. I'm not sure. Maybe Jay-Z. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I know they had at one point in time they had around the same amount of Grammys. Other than that, as far as lyrics, maybe as far as numbers, I don't know, but I'm not sure. But Meek Mill had something to say about that. He went on to call him a goofy. You know, said DJ Drama was a goofy, and that man never really respected him anyway. Never really, he never gonna say nothing nice about him because he always have looked at him like a goofy. He always looked at him like you ain't even never did nothing for Philly. You ain't never did no charity work. You ain't never did nothing for Philly. So how can you even say something, man? Meek Mill said on paper he done made millions with DJ Khaled.
Wow.
While DJ Drama looked at it like, oh, Drake been making plenty music with Khaled and Drake is this and Drake is that, and man, Meek say I ain't even have to talk about it though. You brought that up, but I ain't even have to talk about it. But this how much just goes back to what we was just talking about. In your own city, shout out to Tina Turner. In your own city, be people from your own city, man. They from the same city. Y'all supposed to stick together.
Like for real, like
This why Tina Turner renounced her citizenship. That's why she went to another country because they supported her. But this was Drake, man. That man ain't never supported Meek Mill. He say Meek Mill said it. He ain't never really supported him. So yeah, they go back to,
It be in your own city for sure.
How you feel about DJ Drama saying something or even speaking on? I don't know, cause he in there. How you feel about Meek Mill saying something? Cause
DJ Drummer ain't say Meek Mill name, but it's just a simple fact. Like, you ain't gonna never say nothing positive about me. Even though we from the same city, we from the same, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard because I just feel like it be people from your own city that they just, I don't know, they don't support. And it's the weirdest thing that you would go and like, I don't know if they know each other, they friends or what. I don't know.
They from the same.
But I'm saying like if they have a close relationship or what, I don't know. But you know that he felt the need to say it or
Philly
whatever.
not like a Houston. Houston big. You meet somebody today, you might not never see them again in Houston.
Yeah.
Philly,
It's smaller.
it's smaller. They know each other. Trust, and they in the industry. Like, they know each other.
I just felt like
You know what I'm saying?
it was better than left unsaid.
He probably shouldn't have said it. He probably, I don't know, man. I think on both ends, probably, you know, Meek felt played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like Drummer, I don't know. He should have just, he shouldn't even.
Started a little drunk.
Drummer started, and then Meek called him a drummer queen.
Oh, Lord, no.
Meek called him a drummer queen. So, yeah. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah, so another thing I want to talk about was Nicki Minaj and Caresha, Young Miami.
Yeah, what happened
Okay, so Summer Walker was on the Caresha Police show. I don't know if you've seen it. So basically, she was saying that she was just introducing the next episode, and she said, "Let's get into some things, child." And that's what Nicki Minaj says on her talk show Queen Radio. And so she felt like she took her phrase that she had been using for a while. And Young Miami, I think they went on Twitter and they went back and forth, and it was like a whole back and forth thing. And Nicki Minaj was just saying, like, you know, she took her phrase, and Young Miami was like, well, that's a gay slang that they use or whatever. That's been going around. Like, how do you feel about people that get mad about using a certain phrase or a certain word? Or
Yeah, and just to be fair, Caresha may have got it from somebody that was LGBTQ that watched Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so she feel like I may say I got something from somebody else, but you never know where they got it from. So,
but my thing is like, okay, so
yeah, you don't own the word. If you ain't copyrighted, trademark, and did none of that to the words. Shout out to Lil Wayne, shout out to Cash Money, shout out to Birdman, Big Slim, Bling Bling. As you know, it's in the dictionary. Every Chinese and Japanese jeweler maker, when they sell it to America, they put bling bling, bling on the phone case, bling on the jewel, all that bling. And that was a word made up by Lil Wayne and I believe a few other people down in New Orleans. And they didn't get that copyright. They never received a penny. They never received 1 cent from it.
Money,
never received one. So I say that to say,
worldwide.
if you ain't, it's worldwide. It's international.
Yeah.
Bling bling.
Yeah.
When you say bling, you know what bling means.
Yeah.
That's everywhere.
Wow.
And it just to be able to come up with a word or a phrase or anything. Shout out to McDonald's. I'm loving it. Is they're saying.
Yeah.
Just do it by Nike. It's their saying. So if it's yours,
Yeah.
you need to go. If you want to make money off of it, because guess what, McDonald's don't get mad for somebody saying I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Make up.
That's true what you said. Like if it's yours, you know, you own it. You happy about it. Girl, say that.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if she trying to trend or what, but I didn't feel like that was anything bad, because even Caresha went on Twitter and said she said in so many words, not word for word, but basically she said she didn't get that type of vibe from her, that she would be upset with her, you know, with anything.
I feel like not the bad. We had Caresha mix with Diddy, and I ain't
think
saying they
Nicki
give her a
Minaj-
little status, but Nicki, to me, numbers wise, numbers don't lie. Numbers wise, just a vet. She's a veteran in the game.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like she should. I ain't trying to downplay Caresha, but I don't feel like Caresha is on a Nicki Minaj level for Nicki to even sweat that. But I believe because Caresha is on side of Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy
used to manage Nicki Minaj.
So this what I'm saying. So and then they could. There might be a little.
She like, oh, you signing off on what she's saying because that's your show too.
Right.
That you put on your platform. So
Right, you vouching for it.
So she was got kind of like on him too. Like she was saying she was gonna call him. Christian said, oh, don't worry about calling him because I'm about to pull up at his house. I'll call you when I get there. I'm just like, oh my goodness, these are two people that I love. So I was just like. Shout out to them. I think that it's not going to be a real beef. Nicki Minaj even invited Caresha to her show, Queen Radio, and she accepted. So we going to see. I'll keep you updated on that one. Oh, no.
What's up with the Summer Walker, though?
Summer Walker, she is, I guess she was feeling some type of way because she was like, she's been doing numbers and numbers.
Hold up. If y'all don't know, they friends. Yeah.
In my
Summer
head.
Walker and Miss Bria are friends. They birthday twins. They birthday twins and they friends. If you ask, so now what you saying about what happened with Summer Walker?
But she just said that she felt played because she didn't get Grammy nominated for the Grammys this past season or whatever, and she was just saying, how the numbers were there, and when she gets shows, they sell out. Fans show up. Yeah. And she's just like, what's up?
Your album was like the number one album on Billboard 100. How do you feel not getting nominated for a Grammy or not winning the award?
Honestly, both albums, Over It and Still Over It, really did the numbers. Mm-hmm. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I got played. I feel like the numbers was there. The fans was there. When I pop out for a show, sold out every time. I don't fucking know why they played me. I do know why, but I ain't gonna go into it.
She's like, what's up with the Grammy nominee? Like, why I didn't get, why y'all not giving me my flowers? So.
Yeah. Man, first of all, not in a bad way. She got a 360 deal. I heard she renegotiated that deal. But a lot of times with that type of deal, you get messed over. A lot of times with that type of deal, not trying to be funny, like you'll get the recognition as far as your name on it. You did that. She was everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. If she was on every radio station, heard her every time you went into the mall, every time you went into
on the radio a day,
restaurants or anything. I give her that. Like she had the radio play. She had the audience was there, but you right, they holding their testicles on Summer Walker, and it also could be she be in the media a lot, with London, her relationship problems and just different stuff she be doing. Sometimes people be calling her weird and all kind of stuff, but as far as the
can't deny the talent though. Can't deny the talent.
Yeah, she talented. She talented, but sometimes people. Sometimes a lot of people, like fans, even with me, I had to realize, your fans sometimes it don't be your music. Sometimes it be the person. Right. So they'll be looking at what you do as a person. Like, oh, she ain't dressing right, or she ain't keeping her hair right, or she ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I can't stand that, and they be talking about like,
but
at some point, like Summer Walker was feeding her baby like hemp oils and seeds and stuff like that because it wasn't because she was being weird or she was trying to like not give her baby formula. The baby kept breaking out and she was trying different things, and it's just so much. They criticize it so much, and it's hard to be yourself. Yeah, it's hard to be yourself in that industry because it's just like. I'm showing y'all my life, and when I do that, I get criticized, about being a parent, being a mom, being a dad, whatever.
People gonna criticize. They gonna talk about everything you could, but she has to not trying to be funny. I don't know if she knew, but this what you signed up for. Yeah. You signed up for when you said you wanna go, when you tell your story, and even though she said, oh, I do this, I do the music for me, you don't do it for nobody else. Through your story. A lot of people done been through what you've been through.
and a lot of people are looking at you because they've been through what you've been through. They try to they see themselves in you.
Right.
So when you come out and you like damn, you have a bad hair day, or you don't wear the clothes that they feel like is where they're gonna say something about you. They're not just gonna let you. They're not gonna let it ride. You know.
Let it ride.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like she not wrong for feeling that way, but she also has to realize who she is.
Yeah.
People are going, and then with the Grammys they holding their testicles on her, man, because she really raw. When it comes to the music, she raw. You can't deny her talent, and she talking about her real life.
Yeah.
You know, she be putting her real life in the music. So yeah, man, they need to, you know, shout out to Summer. I pray she get all the awards and get everything that come to the greatness that come to her. God bless Summer Walker. But yeah, I think she does. But even she said she needs to be more in tune with, you know, who her fans, and knowing that they're watching. That, you know, sometimes she said it's weird, but it's really not weird. Sometimes she just being herself, and as long as you being yourself, they're gonna love it. They're gonna fall in love with your personality.
They're gonna fall in love with the real
person.
you.
Yeah, they're gonna fall in love with the person.
Yeah.
So, well, guys, that wraps it up for this episode of the Privacy Room. We hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned. We got a lot more. We got a lot more content coming.
A lot more coming, y'all.
Yeah,
Stay
man.
tuned.
Hey, and if you haven't already, please do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Turn on your post notifications.
Turn them on.
Yeah.
Comment below. Let us know, you know, how we doing. What you like about the show.
Yeah, yes, Lord. What else y'all want to see? What y'all want to see?
What y'all want to see.
Y'all want to see Privacy Room Uncut?
Uncut?
Y'all want to see Privacy Room Unsecured?
Oh.
Y'all stay tuned, man. Yeah.